guys, TomBoy601, and welcome to a new series we're doing on the channel, Free to Play Fridays. On Fridays, we're going to go ahead and take a look at free-to-play games, specifically on the Xbox with their game preview program. There's a ton of free-to-play games on Xbox, and it's fun just to kind of dive on it and see what's what and if any of these games are worth playing, even though they're free, and just kind of have fun with them. So, kicking off this series, we have World of Warships. It actually released just over a week ago on the Xbox. It released on April 15th. This is World of Warships Legends, a kind of simmered down version of the full World of Warships on PC. Basically, a tightened up version of it, making it a little bit easier for console. And overall, I am loving this game. If you've played World of Tanks, it's very similar. You have multiple factions of ships to choose from. In this case, at launch, we have three. We have the US, we have the Japanese, and we have the Brits. Each of these factions have various ships that you can play. They all have strengths and weaknesses, whether it be the Japanese, who tend to have faster craft but lighter armor, things like that. I haven't gone really deep into the meta yet, but I'm just playing around and having fun with it. I've kind of gone down the path of playing pretty much exclusively the Americans. Each faction right now has three kinds of ships. You have destroyers, cruisers, and full-on battleships. In the full World of Warships game, there's also aircraft carriers. We do not have those yet in this version of Legends. And you know what? I kind of like it that way. It is a really fun kind of balance that they have right now with this version of the game, where each class definitely has its advantages and disadvantages, and you feel like you can win any engagement given you're using the right tactics and that you've used the right tactics before. So with those three classes, the destroyer is probably my favorite, and it fixes what I think is the biggest problem with Wargaming's other war franchise, World of Tanks. It fixes its biggest issue, which is it fills the role of the light tank, where the light tank is designed to be a scout. It's designed to be very quick and nimble, even in the highest tiers, and doesn't have much armor. Now, the problem with that is because in World of Tanks, you're very quick. You don't pack a very large punch. You don't do much damage to any of the other tanks. They've fixed that in this game because of the use of torpedoes and how the destroyers work. The destroyers tend to have very light guns, so they can't do long range damage. However, they are equipped with multiple torpedoes. These torpedoes will do massive damage to enemy ships, and that means if you can get into knife fight range of these ships, if you can use your tactics and your speed to get up close and personal with a lot of these ships, you are able to take them down so much quicker than they are able to get you down. And it really leads it so that the winner of the day is the one who's using the strategy and is using their ship correctly. So that's what the destroyer class is all about: speed, ferocity. You do spot for your team. You do have some of the longer viewing ranges, but the biggest thing that you do is you are up there in knife fight range, and you are harassing and haranguing people and trying to get the battleship to turn around to chase you so they're not looking at your fleet. It's a ton of fun, and it's definitely one of the more it's one of the, I would call it, skill-based classes, is going to be the cruisers. And the cruisers are a nice mix. They have decent speed. They have the ability to carry torpedoes. They have a decent amount of armor. They are the middle ground to what is the difference between the destroyers and the battleships. The cruisers, their guns fire at a decent rate. They move decently quickly. They can take a substantial amount of punishment, but they're not going to be there all day. They're a medium. They're medium at everything. They don't excel at anything, and they're the ultimate, like, learning how to play the game, and you figure out what kind of path you like to go down. The last one, and it's one that a lot of people will like to play or want to try to play, it is the Battleship. And let me tell you, the Battleship is one of the tougher classes to play. It's much like artillery in World of Tanks, except I think it takes a little more skill, question mark. Anyways, basically your turret rotation speed is super slow. Your shots only happen every 30 seconds, but you have the ability to do massive damage, and you have the longest range of any of the classes, meaning you're designed to sit in the backfield and try to hit the targets that your team is spotting. And you do have to play very much a game in your head of how you want to play, because if you don't instantly kind of map out your game plan from the very beginning of the game, it's going to get real rough for you on the battleship. And those are the 3 current classes in this game. As far as graphics go, I think they look beautiful. I'm playing on the Xbox One X. They look gorgeous. Coming this summer, they will release a 4K patch for this game, which will, of course, make it look even more beautiful. Honestly, this game is really hitting a spot for me right now, and I am really enjoying it as a player. It's great. I for one think I will be coming back to this game repeatedly. Now, as far as microtransactions go, because this is free to play Friday, we are going to have to understand what the microtransactions are like. And let me tell you, they have a bunch of very weird microtransactions. First off, they do have loot boxes in this game. They come in 2 forms. One, regular loot boxes that give you things like camo for your ship, XP boosters, stuff like that. They also have commander crates. Now, one thing that you can do to add to your ships is to have them have a commander. These commanders have specialty traits, whether it be like a 4% decrease in gun dispersion, or faster reload speed, or faster traversal speed, or longer ability to sight torpedoes farther out. Like, it's small buffs like that where you can hone in and kind of get these commanders to get to your playstyle, kind of tune them to your playstyle. Those are available through loot crates. You get basically 1 for each faction, and then you can earn different ones from there. Their regular price is 1,250 of their currency, which equates out to about $5. Their premium currency is called doubloons, and much like World of Tanks, they also have premium ships, and those, right now, there's only 1 premium ship available. It is the Texas for 6,250 doubloons, which, when you do the math, is more than $20 for a premium ship. So I don't know if the premium stuff turns you off. There's also buying premium as like an ability to get you to earn more quicker. That is also in this game. I, for one, have never participated that in World of Tanks, and have always enjoyed that game until kind of the later tiers. And I'm hoping I will enjoy it in this game too. I just probably won't partake in the microtransactions. I don't really like their style of microtransactions, and if they had a different kind of version of microtransactions, I might participate in them. But for right now, I'm enjoying this game as it is, and I'm having a ton of fun with it. That is World of Warships right now. I'm having a blast with it. I definitely think it's worth a try. That's World of Warships. Let me know, have you played it? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. I hope you liked this video. My name's TommyBoy601. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.